Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Foxborough. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
First play, and May goes to the air.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On second down, it's May. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. May now on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. On fourth down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. They will get away from that one. And they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. Allen on 3rd down. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
On the ground, here comes Patterson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on the 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Allen. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice, and that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Matt Milano there to stop him. Third and 6. From out of the gun, here's May. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll run here with Patterson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man is Hamler. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run the draw with Cook. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Third and 5. Slayton is the man in motion. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Now it's Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Allen to throw. That one taken in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. To throw on 1st down is May. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Go.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And they're going to get to him. He is sacked. There is a penalty marker on the field. Let's check the call first. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Throwing is May. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. Now, May gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
Set up.
To throw now, May. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats are back within 1. It's 7-6.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here's first and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. On the carry, it's Patterson. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Here's 3rd and 2.
56, 56.
Play action. It's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 2nd down, Allen. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And he'll work this down inside the 35. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Second down and 8.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, go! Cowboy 80.
On play action, here's May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Throwing now is May. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Ready up. Here we go, set. Hiking 18. Set go.
To throw is May. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Set up.
Here's May. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. And that one is no good. Extra point is unsuccessful. This is going to stay a 5-point game. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Allen. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 2nd down, Cook. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. Now Allen facing 3rd and long. That's over the middle to his tight end Kincaid. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
In motion, Shakir. They'll go play action here with Allen. That is caught. What a throw. K.J. Hamler. Touchdown, Bills.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. In motion, Shakir. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Christian Benford brings him down.
Okay,
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
From out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Up the middle they go. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Harold Landry, they're on the tackle. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Baz to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are going to open up the lead to 8. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
To throw on 1st down is May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
May now on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
May going to look to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for two. Now, May. He's got a man. Take it in for two. And we are at all time here in the third quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Slayton is the man in motion. They'll throw on first down with Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On second down, here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Allen on third down. He's got his man. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. One more time going up top with Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame him.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
They'll run with Cook. A dive, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball. Throwing on 3rd down is May.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Patriots ready for the punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. In motion, Shakir. Now a designed run. It's Allen. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a give up the middle. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. In motion, Shakir. From the gun on third down, it's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A carry for Cook. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. From the gun, it's Allen. This is caught at the 2. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. In motion, Shakir. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Go.
From out of the gun, here's May. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of...
That is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And the Bills are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Go.
One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark should be enough to put this one on ice. So a road win here for the Bills. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.